Your Right to Be Rich Based on the Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Do you feel guilty for wanting to be rich? Do you believe that being rich is your spiritual right? Or like many people, were you raised to think that money corrupts, that desiring wealth is selfish, or that poverty is somehow noble? In today's video, we're going to dive deep into Chapter 10 of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, a powerful and liberating message. You have the divine right to be rich. This is not just a personal desire, it's part of your purpose in life. Get ready to break limiting beliefs, learn mental reprogramming techniques, and transform your relationship with wealth. This content could be the turning point in your financial and spiritual journey. Wealth as a natural expression of life. Murphy opens the chapter by stating that poverty is not a virtue, but a violation of the laws of abundant living. He points to nature's design. The sun shines for everyone. Trees bear fruit in abundance. Oceans never run dry. If nature is rich and you are a part of creation, then you were made to prosper too. Wealth is a natural expression of life, just like health, love, and peace. Joseph Murphy. Murphy argues that denying yourself the right to be rich is like living against the principles of life. You're here to grow, create, and give. And to do that, you need resources. The roots of limiting beliefs about money. From childhood, many of us heard things like, money is dirty, the rich are greedy, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. If you were born poor, don't expect much. These messages, often repeated by parents, teachers, or religious leaders, become deeply embedded in the subconscious, creating invisible barriers to wealth. Murphy explains that many religious teachings are misunderstood or misquoted. For instance, the phrase, "the love of money is the root of all evil," is often shortened to "money is evil." That's a serious mistake. The problem isn't money, it's the unhealthy obsession with it. Money, in itself, is simply energy in motion, a neutral tool. Wealth is not just material. Another key point in the chapter is that wealth is not limited to money. Murphy expands the definition. To be rich means having true love in your life, vibrant health, inner peace, sincere friendships, a job or purpose that fulfills you, freedom to create, express, serve, and enjoy. Money is only one component of wealth, but it is essential and should be viewed as good, necessary, and even spiritual when used wisely. The spiritual right to prosper. Joseph Murphy makes it clear, abundance is your spiritual birthright because you are a child of the infinite, created by an intelligence that knows only growth, beauty, and wholeness. You were born to be rich. Joseph Murphy. Your mind was designed with the power to imagine, create, visualize, and manifest. Therefore, it is your duty to use that power to express your divine nature, and that includes abundance. If you believe God is the source of all, why limit what you can receive? Signs you're subconsciously rejecting wealth. Murphy highlights behaviors that show you may be unconsciously blocking prosperity. Criticizing the wealth of others. When you judge rich people, you're telling your subconscious, "I don't want to be like them." And it listens. Constant fear of running out of money. Fear is prayer in reverse. If you feel scarcity all the time, you're asking for more lack. Guilt about earning or wanting more. If you feel ashamed of desiring wealth, you'll never attract it in a healthy way. Your subconscious will sabotage every opportunity. Techniques to claim your right to wealth. Now let's talk about how to activate your right and let prosperity flow into your life. Technique 1. Replace negative phrases with empowering declarations. Instead of saying, "Money is hard to come by," "I'm not lucky with money," say, "Money is my ally, it comes to me easily. I am worthy of the wealth the universe has for me." Technique 2. Visualize with gratitude. Each day, picture yourself living with comfort, abundance, and freedom. Visualize yourself paying bills joyfully, traveling, helping others. Most importantly, feel grateful as if it were already real. Technique 3. Repeat wealth. Before sleep, spend 5 minutes before bed silently repeating the word wealth. Say it slowly, with calm and feeling. This sends a direct message to your subconscious. Technique 4. Affirmative prayer. The infinite intelligence within my subconscious now guides me to opportunities for wealth, success, and fulfillment. I accept prosperity as my divine right. Real-life stories of transformation. Murphy shares several real-life cases of people who changed their financial lives by shifting their mindset. Case 1. The rejected employee who became a CEO. A man was rejected by a company he dreamed of working for. Instead of becoming bitter, he used affirmations and visualized his success. A few years later, he founded his own business, which ended up supplying services to the very company that turned him down. Case 2. The woman who thought money was wrong. A teacher raised in a very religious household believed that desiring money was selfish. After applying Murphy's teachings, she shifted her perspective. Within a year, she received an unexpected inheritance, grew her income, and launched a charity project. The mind as a wealth-creating tool. Here's the most powerful point in the chapter. The subconscious mind accepts whatever you believe with emotion. If you subconsciously believe you're poor, that becomes your reality. If you believe deeply that you are prosperous, worthy, and supported, your subconscious will shape everything to match. Your mind is fertile soil. Words, emotions, and mental images are the seeds. You harvest what you plant with faith. Rewrite your financial story. Maybe you were taught to fear money. Maybe you've experienced financial trauma. Maybe you've sabotaged your progress for years. But starting today, you have new awareness. And applied awareness is power. Begin declaring, I have the right to be rich. I live a life of abundance and purpose. The universe is generous with me. I receive joyfully and give with love. Choose to live your true inheritance. You were born to thrive. Abundance is your natural state. Scarcity is a cultural lie you can now break free from. When you accept wealth as a divine right, everything begins to align. Doors open. People appear. Ideas come to life. The flow begins. You're not here to survive. You're here to prosper. Allow it. Believe it. Declare it. Live with purpose and prosperity. If this message resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below. What's your new affirmation for prosperity? What belief are you ready to change today to align with wealth? And if you'd like me to summarize the next chapter, The Science of Sleep, type Bring Chapter 11 in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you have the right to be rich. Use it wisely.